Hi, welcome to the garage. This is what we're working on today. This is a 92 Club Car DS, gas powered with the Kawasaki 290 engine in it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna dig in to get down to the ignition coil. As you see, I've got the body off. She's laying over there on the trailer. Pretty easy. This one wasn't really attached except for by the handle, really. It was just sitting on here. I didn't have to take all the bolts out to get to it. But anyways, it's off. So we're gonna take the exhaust off. We're gonna take this shroud off down here. I got the thing running, but she's not running right for some reason. So I'm suspecting that the ignition coil, which is buried down in here, you see. So I'm gonna take the exhaust off, take this off, take this off. I'm gonna remove a couple of these things, and we're gonna get down into the ignition coil. And then I'm having an issue with my belt slipping, so I need to tension my starter pulley. And I know I've got an oil leak, and I'm missing the drains screw for my carburetor. So I'm just robbing the one off the other one to test it, but I'll have to order a new part. So that's where we're at with this particular project. Stay tuned and we'll come back. All right, welcome back to the project. This is where we're at. We've decided we're gonna go ahead and pull the motor out. Probably gonna go ahead and pull the transaxle out as well. Go through it because we got a significant amount of oil leak. And I got to the point where I'm trying to do the ignition coil, and there's a hidden bolt on this thing on the shroud, and it's right here behind this particular mount right there, and you can't get it out. See how this one's notched and that one's notched, but that one is not notched. It's a round hole through the case, through this shroud, and the rear engine mount. There's a bolt that goes right there. And so what we've decided is, as you see here, I've got significant case damage right there where this case is smacked up against the back of the motor, and hopefully it's not a hole all the way through. So we're going to go ahead and pull this all out. We're going to do the coil. We're going to probably go ahead and buy a brand new ignition coil and put on this. We're going to go ahead and probably buy a brand new carburetor and put on this, at least for that one set screw, drain screw I need. New belts and a new gasket kit, bare minimum. And so that's where we're at. And so you got 4 bolts that go through the bottom of this plate down here, through the bottom of the this mounting plate. The engine, transaxle, and everything in the rear end all bolts to this piece, and it slides in. There's supposed to be a big round rubber bushing there, and that's missing, so I got to buy that. So that's where we're at. We're about to lift it out. I got the 4 bolts out of the bottom and the 2 out of that bracket in the back, and the engine is ready to lift. I had to take fuel line off the carburetor, the vacuum line off the crankcase for the fuel pump, 2 wires. One goes to the ignition, and the other one, see, crank position sensor, and then you got the ignition, the one that goes to the rev limiter. So I still have to pull this linkage off right here, loosen this, and just snap. It just click, comes off, and then unbolt the shocks and the U-bolts and pull that out. But I'm about ready to lift the motor up out of there, and I'll bring it back once it's up and out. Simple as that. Find all the hidden pieces that fallen under the motors all these years ago. Bunch of grime. Here's my spacer. let me give you a quick look. Alright, so there's the engine compartment. As you see, there's them slots. You got 4 bolts come up through with a nut on the top. And then them 2 holes there, you got a bolt and a nut to go through that. And then over there, that was the exhaust mount. Those 2 holes, the exhaust comes down, there's a big plate on it. And you got that wire. But if you look, you got some case damage. Right there, she's chewed into it pretty good. So we're gonna pull that down, see if we can fix that. All right, stay tuned.